Good afternoon. My name is Acacia Curry, and today I'll be informing you on how long distance relationships can actually work. How many of you believe that a long distance relationship is considered healthy? Personally, I've experienced being in a long distance relationship, and it was successful. Long distance relationships can actually work because of these three tools. First, I will be discussing different types of software applications that are great for communication. Second, I'll be discussing how to keep the flame burning between you and your partner. Third, I'll be discussing how important it is to keep supportive friends around. Being away from your loved one may seem stressful and tiring and just unimaginable. However, through the use of software applications, communication can be eased. Applications such as FaceTime, Skype, ooVoo, and many more are being used more than ever for long distance relationships. According to Jordan Ramsey, a student studying psychology, Skype calls are growing by 44% in 2012. About 50 billion people online this year, and most of them are recorded to be students. These apps can be very useful to couples who either have a spouse in the military, attend a different school in another state, lives in another state, or simply lives down the street. Along with video chatting, texting and calling often is very important and great ways to keep the line of communication open. According to Pew Research Center's article, Couples, the Internet, and Social Media, young adults are more likely to report closer to a partner through calls and texting. Just a simple good morning text or a call throughout the day lets your partner know that you're thinking of them. Now that I have discussed different technologies to use for communication, I will now discuss how to keep the flame burning between the two of you. Being in a long distance relationship does not mean there has to be a no sex zone. Sex toys, sex Skype, ooVoo sex, FaceTime sex, and many other different ways create an intimate setting with you and your loved one. In the words of Suki Dillman, sex toys have been around for a really long time. Keeping the flame between you and your partner will lower the level of stress. There are many different sex toys available to communicate sexually with you and your partner, even if they are not there physically. Sending sexy pictures and talking dirty will also keep the flame burning between you and your loved one while being apart. In this interesting post, there is a new gadget for long distance relationships called the Love Pals. This is a two-way, internet connected pleasure machine that allows couples to feel the movement from one partner to another. When couples are able to feel the sexual connection between the two, it creates a closer and more intimate bond between the couple. Now that we have learned about keeping the flame burning, I will now discuss on why it is imperative to have supportive friends for your relationship. Keeping supportive friends around is a good way to keep your relationship positive. Surround yourself with friends who understand the effort being put into this long distance relationship. Also, keeping in touch with family and friends is important according to the University of Dexter Wahlberg Services. Visiting family and friends and talking about your loved one reminds you of why you were committed in the first place to a long distance relationship. Realizing that friends who want to understand your relationship are the ones who really matter. Communicating with couples that experienced or are currently in long distance relationship will also be helpful. By surrounding yourself with people who want to badmouth your relationship is not what you want to call a friend. Family and friends who are there to share memories with you and have conversations about your loved one. Now that I have discussed 3 tools on how to maintain a healthy long relationship, I will explain once again how long distance relationships can actually work. First, we have discussed different types of software applications such as FaceTime, Uvu, Skype, and many more. Second, I have discussed the importance of keeping a flame burning between you and your loved one. Finally, I have talked about how imperative it is to keep supportive and positive friends around. In conclusion, being committed to a long-distance relationship might seem impossible or challenging, but just remember that if you really love someone, you're willing to work out anything that comes your way, including distance. Thank you.